Okay, now we are going to see the what? Multiply to change from bigger unit to smaller unit. So if you want to convert the bigger unit to smaller unit, I've told you what are the bigger units and what are the smaller units. First I'll tell you what are the smaller units. So that is millimeter, centimeter, meter. These are called as a smaller unit. I'll write it on the board. See, millimeter, comma, centimeter, comma, and what? Millimeter and centimeter. These are the smaller unit. Millimeter, centimeter, and also that is meter and kilometer. This is a what? Bigger unit. So this is a smaller unit and this is a bigger unit. PU, that is bigger units. So look at this, multiply to change from bigger unit to smaller unit. If you want to convert the bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply. So don't forget this, bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply. So I've already told you the formula, I've written the formula. So look at this formula and note down the formula in the notebook. And you have to memorize the formula. So without this formula, definitely you should not do the sums. So remember that, it's very important. 10 millimeters equal to 1 centimeter, 100 centimeters equal to 1 meter, 1000 meters equal to 1 kilometer. So you have to memorize this formula. So if you memorize the formula only, you can eligible to do the sums. Otherwise, you can't do the sums properly. So kilometer to meter. So kilometer is a bigger unit, meter is a smaller unit. So compare with kilometer, compare to kilometer to meter, meter is a smaller unit. That is what? Kilometer to meter, basically these are the millimeter, centimeter, smaller unit. We consider always the millimeter and centimeter smaller unit. And meter and kilometers always comes under a bigger unit. But compare with kilometer to meter, kilometer is you have to make, that is I've told you already, to distance between the two places is a very long distance. For example, 1500 kilometer, 2000 kilometer, this is a very long distance. So it is a bigger unit. So compared to the kilometer, meter is a smaller unit. Okay. So kilometer to meter, you have to multiply by 1000. So for example, kilometer to meter, you have to multiply by 1000. So if you want to convert the bigger unit to smaller unit, that means kilometer is converted into meter, you have to multiply by 1000. So don't forget it. And meter to centimeter. So compared with meter, so I've told you centimeters always comes under in a smaller unit. So meter to centimeter, you have to multiply by 100. And centimeter to millimeter, that means you have to multiply by 10. This is a very important thing. So multiply to change from bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply. And after that, divide to change from a smaller unit to bigger unit. If you want to convert the smaller unit to bigger unit, for example, millimeter is a smaller unit, but it convert to the bigger unit. Compared to the millimeter, centimeter is a bigger unit. Millimeter to centimeter, you have to divide. That is what I've written. So millimeter, centimeter, what you're going to do? Okay, sorry, millimeter to centimeter, you have to divide it by 10. Okay, here centimeter to millimeter means you have to multiply by 10, and millimeter to centimeter, smaller to bigger. This is a smaller unit and this is a bigger unit. So millimeter to centimeter, you have to divide it by 10. Then after the centimeter to meter, you have to divide it by 100. And meter to kilometer, you have to divide it by 1000. So these are the important formula you have to memorize. And after that, now we are going to do the sums. If I do the sums, definitely you will get some clear idea how to use this formulas. So 2 kilometer. Kilometer is a what? Bigger unit. So now I am going to convert into meter. I am going to convert into meter. So bigger unit to smaller unit, what are you going to do? So 2 into 1000. So multiply by 1000. That is the formula. So 2 kilometer, I am going to convert the 2 kilometer into meter. So I am going to multiply 2 into 1000. You can get 2000 meter. So this is the answer. So this kilometer is converted to the what? Smaller unit. So kilometer is a bigger unit and meter is a smaller unit. If you convert the bigger unit to smaller unit, that is kilometer to meter. So what I am going to do, I have to multiply by 1000. So 2 into 1000, you can get 2000 meter. Okay, now look at this next sum, 5 meter. So 5 meters convert into what? Centimeter. So meter is a bigger unit and centimeter is a smaller unit. So if you want to convert meter into centimeter, you have to what? You have to multiply by 100. So the answer is 500 what? Centimeter. So look at this, very important. See, meter is a bigger unit and centimeter is a smaller unit. If you convert the bigger unit into smaller unit, you have to multiply. So meter into centimeter means you have to multiply by 100. So 5 into 100, you can get 500 centimeter. Now you can get the answer. Next, so 3 centimeter. Now you convert into what? Millimeter. So what you're going to do? So 3 into 10. So you can get the answer is 3 into 10. You can get this answer is 30 millimeter. So listen, so centimeter is a bigger unit and millimeter is a smaller unit. So convert bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply like according to the what? According to the number. So the number is, that is I've already written. So 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So you are going to convert centimeter into millimeter. That is what you're going to do. You have to multiply by 10. That is 3 centimeter. So if you want to convert millimeter, 3 into 10, you can get 30 millimeter. The answer is 30 millimeter. The answer. Okay, so this is what. So if you convert bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply. So that's you have to memorize, and according to the formula, you have to what? Multiply the numbers. Now, smaller unit to bigger unit, that I told you, it is very clear, you have to divide. So here divide, that means division. So here what? Multiply. Okay, multiply. So 5000 what? Meter. 5000 meter. So they are given the smaller unit. Okay, compared to the kilometer, meter is a smaller unit. So meter to kilometer. So what you are going to do is, so 5000 divided by 1000. So what are you going to do? Cancel the 3 what zeros. You can get what? 5 kilometer. That's the answer. So meter to kilometer means you have to divide it by 1000. Next, so 300 centimeter. Centimeter to meter. So that means I've told you 100 centimeter is, what is this? 1 meter. That's the formula. 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. But they are asking centimeter to meter. So centimeter is a what? Smaller unit. Meter is a bigger unit. Compared to centimeter to meter, meter is a bigger unit. So that is convert the smaller unit to bigger unit. You have to divide it by 100. So 300 is divided by 100. Now cancel the 2 zeros. We can get 3 meter. Now 20 millimeter. That is millimeter to what? Centimeter. So 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. This is the formula. So look at this, 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. But you have to convert centimeter to millimeter. That means you have to divide it by 10. So 20 is divided by 10. So 1 0 zeros cancel. So you can 2 divided by 1, 2 what? Millimeter. This is the, sorry, 2 centimeter, because millimeter to centimeter. So already the formula is 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. But you have to convert what means millimeter to centimeter. Millimeter to what? Centimeter. That means you have to divide. What are the number is given in the question? So what is the number is given? 20 millimeter. So how you are going to convert? You have to divide it by what? You divide by 10. That means divide by 10, 20 divided by 10, cancel 0, 0. So 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2, that is 2 centimeter. That's the answer, is 2 centimeter. So don't forget, so if you convert bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply according to the formula values. If you want to convert smaller unit to what? Bigger unit, you have to divide. So bigger to smaller, B to S multiply, S to B, you have to divide. So don't forget, again I'll repeat, bigger unit to smaller unit, bigger unit to smaller unit multiplication, smaller unit to bigger unit division. That is what? Smaller unit to bigger unit division, bigger unit to smaller unit multiplication according to the formula values.